Yeah, we need to get this set up a bit better because I'm kind of just winging it.
I have ideas and stuff like that for like layouts and all that stuff that I've written down months ago. But yeah.
Wait, we have a Pokemon Snap channel?
Yeah, so for some reason months ago I decided, hey, let me see if there's a Twitch Pokemon Snap channel. It's taken, but there is PKMN Snap, so
That's
I own
awesome.
it now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we can use that for whatever in the future, but for now, aka.
Yo, shoutouts to Ika.
Shout out
Everyone
to
watching,
you.
just give her money.
Sorry, girl shoe.
The Ika Age shirt. All the profits we've raised so far from that were sent to Ika today.
Oh, and I don't think Drogi's here and watching, but I will donate a certain amount of money for every race I win. So take a dive. Just saying.
Very gentlemanly of you. No Betsu.
No Betsu. Actually, Reisu is back, so.
That's true. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let me double check. I'm looking here. Got Levon, got me. One's timer, got all that. Okay, I think this will start. Oops, sorry. Do I have to have this selected? Yeah, okay. How do I reset? Oh, shit. Okay. I can't use the spacebar, so... I hope I don't need to use the spacebar for anything.
I forgot to play another game while doing this. Damn
no,
it,
he's
yeah.
gonna actually have to focus. You don't
That's
have
okay.
enough resets to play around.
That's fair.
Okay.
Do we have a letter?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Does anyone else want to do it, or do you just want to trust me for it?
Yeah, I'll roll it. Hang on.
Just roll 2 d6s, or a d6 twice, and just re-roll 6s.
You can just Google roll the.
I also have dice right here.
D6 and a D20.
Okay, you guys are gonna do 3. So column 3, character 3. In English, it'll be M.
M, yeah.
Learn Japanese.
Cool.
So we're doing it in English?
No, you can do it on whatever character you want. It's just, it has to be that. That.
3-3. Okay, I'll learn 3-3.
No, if you look on English, it's M, and just that one.
Yeah.
The symbol in whatever language is that one.
In Japanese, it's Su.
Thank you.
Yeah, just learn Japanese really quick.
Yeah, I mean, you actually the characters aren't that hard to learn.
Okay, I memorized the movements to get there from reset. We're good.
Okay, you guys want a countdown?
Give me a minute. I need to set my controller. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm ready to go. Levon, you ready?
I'm ready. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Go and give us.
You
a
guys
countdown.
want to do what we did?
Yeah,
Or
10-second
you,
countdown.
Okay.
Wait, Cece, you're the one starting the timer, so shouldn't you do the countdown?
No, I'll just do it separately. I'll take the whatever time was. It's fine. Plus, I have to like move all of us to the right channels and all that stuff. So
No, but I mean like
Okay.
the center time, the W split timer.
yeah, I'm gonna start it as soon as Levon starts.
Okay.
As soon as I start?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I just reset. Yep.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, my dudes.
CC, the real mensch, pulled us into commentary.
And they're off.
Oh, so I do not have audio for this because I cannot listen to the stream without hearing myself. But we've got ourselves a really good early round competition between the Beard of Knowledge CCNeverender, and 3-time former world record holder
The
Levon.
shirtless wonder.
The shirtless wonder. He gets more powerful the more open his jacket is and the more exposed his chest skin is. I'm CJ, it's all good, joined today by Reizu. Reizu, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I tried to do a run earlier. It was bad.
Oh, did you?
Just one.
So, the big challenge here, as compared to last tournament, is that there are only 2 resets and that the runners have 25 minutes. So, after 25 minutes, they are not able to reset. The barrier for both when they would be able to reset and how many resets they had has been extended, or shortened, I should say, since the last marathon. Significantly shortened. And as we all know, Levon does like to reset. So, we find ourselves interested in what Levon's going to do, because obviously Levon is a perfectionist who always is chasing the reset. Getting second lappers here is a good example. And CC, who has a lot of experience watching, has watched the most tournament runs and race runs in his time. So it's definitely an interesting competition for you today, as the two of them kind of head towards the end of beach here.
Now, it's kind of funny, the format change that's happened. I thought it wasn't going to be a big deal. 2 resets, 25 minutes, thought it was going to be enough. But just practicing, it is significantly how much different it is compared to the last tournament. It seems like if you mess up one mistake, resetting is not like okay, whatever, I'll just reset 5 minutes in, no big deal. Like, you have to make every run count now.
Right.
Not getting Cloister it matters, but honestly, I feel like because there's only maybe 3 runs total at best, you need to make sure that you, even if you don't get Cloister, it might make sense to finish a run compared to last tournament where Cloister was pretty much a death knell.
So, CC definitely very much ahead of Levon here. Levon did a lot of safe strats and had some struggles with the menu. Took a couple more pictures of Pidgey. I would say that CC is about 10 seconds ahead of Levon at this point. Just from the rust that comes with not having played the game as much. It has been a while.
They both did not
Levon.
have enough points to get an immediate electrode, but they're both leaving now, trying to get around 2K, I think. I think Levon only had 22 flat-ish.
CC went back into the Oak Submit screen, but
Yeah,
both are going to be fine.
Yeah. And they're about the same spot, so CC's about 11 seconds ahead right off the bat. That gives them a huge advantage.
Levon definitely is shaking off a little bit of rust here. He only did 1 D-rust, but I want to just let everybody know, don't sleep on Levon. Levon is a very instinctual runner. I feel like he's going to just snap off some of this rust here. And, once the muscle memory starts coming back, he's going to start feeling it a little more. Definitely don't count out Levon, although CC is the more practiced runner at this time.
Unfortunately for CC, Levon does have the capability of dropping a 20-40 something on his best runs. Now, it's obviously not one of those runs right now, but there is a very slight skill gap in favor of Levon. But this rust is definitely working in CC's favor.
Yeah, it's close to almost 12 seconds here for CC's lead. It's a little weird because they look neck and neck, but if you look at the timers here, CC started his run 12 seconds after Levon. You got some nice carp butt there for you. I know some people are into that.
Candy. With that said, the fact they look neck and neck, even though it's 12 seconds behind, is kind of great for viewing. I feel like it feels like, okay, now we know what they're doing the rest of the run, and you kind of keep in the back of their head that, like, okay, they're 11 seconds at this point. So if we start seeing a pull away by either one of them, you can very visually see it. I wish it was an easier way to do that without having to, like, resync streams and stuff, but it's definitely difficult when resets count as part of it.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things you might notice is that Levon is lag reducing on the floor and CC is lag reducing on the ceiling. And I think that the ceiling in tunnel saves time.
I've seen Quo do it, Eric do it, so I just assumed and I started doing it, but it's not free. It can get real finicky.
So, and that's one of the points I want to make is that, you know, there definitely is more analog stick movement in looking up, right? It's definitely a little trickier. But good magnets from both. Oops, CC kind of missed. Didn't get a red dot there. It should be fine. But yeah, both basically exiting simultaneously on stream. CC's definitely about 12 seconds ahead at this point.
I think CC actually lost a second on the magnet sequence. But that's still fine for now. If he got the right points for it. I think it's definitely better to like get slightly better points on the magnet and take the second loss there, because you can very easily have to take a full pick near the once you get to Valley at that point, and that's definitely not worth it. Or even once you get to Poliwag, that's a real rough time loss because it can be waiting for that jumping Poliwag or even having to get Bulbasaur at that point.
Right.
Ooh, not double Zubat.
You definitely don't want Levon to pull ahead on points. He'll take that lead and run with it. I think they both have about 54.
I think Levon. I thought Levon had 56. We can see after into this, but
56. Okay.
With perfect points, they're both still fine. CC might want to get Poseless Moltres, but they're probably still fine to finish out Volcano and get the very quick Poliwag. Ooh, Vulpix is not cooperating.
While we have a little bit of Volcano lag reducing, high Potato, high Candy, high Logic. Hope you're all doing well. If you're interested in the Pokemon Snap world record history, you can check out Speed Docs on YouTube. That's youtube.com/Speed Docs. Check out the 100% history and the any percent history, both of which are currently up to date. So check that out. As we get back to the action here, we've got a little bit of a Charmander Magmar. I know CC doesn't like it when they're far apart. He likes them closer than this, but he's making the most of it. That's
and it
good.
Doesn't look bad. Levon had a little bit of a delay on his, but he is lag reducing that evolution. Oh, but he came back too early. Okay.
Well, it'll be easy. Early Moltres, yep.
Yep. Levon had the points. He was willing to do that.
CC thinks he's got the points. He's gonna go for it.
CC's only 10 seconds ahead of Levon right now, so I think he lost another second there from something. But they're still decently on pace.
CC definitely lost a second there on menuing.
Okay, the points look fine.
73 for Levon and
72-7 for CC.
Yep.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want Levon. If you're CC, the last thing you want is for Levon to pull ahead on points. You got to stay even with the points. That's how you're going to maintain your lead. You don't want to go into Valley having to take an extra picture, because then you're right in Levon's wheelhouse. It's where he wants you to be. All right, man. It's like I think it's like maybe 11 seconds or 12 seconds for CC, but pretty close. And don't forget, folks, Levon can finish this run and has enough time to start another run. He's definitely shaken off a lot of the rust that we saw in Beach. So,
yeah. Right here, we're all hoping for Cloisters.
Oh yeah, if CC doesn't get a Cloister, that's,
Levon going for the Candy Bulba. CC only getting the singular, but that should still get him 4K points. He really doesn't want to be losing extra points here, though, and it seems like he's going to start pulling away from Levon in a bad way in that stance.
CC will definitely reset if he does not get a Cloister, because there will be no way that he will submit a Jinx % run, to the point where he will not even let me clip one. Alright, Shelter's good. Slowbro's great. That's going to be good. Both of them, perfect. Great execution there. I struggle. I need to learn that setup. I struggle with that.
You really do. It's a free setup for that. The extra Slowpoke, I've messed up because that's not 100% free, but the Shelter Slowbro, it's 100% free. I say this, I totally messed it up in a practice run like a week ago.
Levon aimed over the top of Slowpoke, but it should be fine.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's a lot more lenient than you think it is. Like, even missing the red dot there, I've gotten ×2.
Alright, everybody. Start posting the Where's That Pokemon.
Okay.
And concerned Frog, apparently.
They both got Psyduck. Okay, here we go. And first one.
No
Nope,
for
nope.
Levon.
No for one. No for
No for
two.
CC.
CC got a Cloyster.
CC got a Cloyster.
And Levon
so
gets a
did
Cloyster.
Levon. All right.
Run is on.
Wow, they're nearly synced in the marathon. Wow.
There goes a picture that's in like every Snap PB because for some reason YouTube decided to have Todd opening the gate. With that said, they're both still ahead of the time I have in my PB, and that tells you that even though they're both feeling slightly off, they're still way ahead of somebody who's like 4th tier runner like I am.
4th tier. Come on, you're easily 3rd tier.
No, okay. So 1st tier is like Quo, Eric.
Anyone that has a 20, 50 or lower is 1st tier.
Yeah.
You don't. Ooh,
Then like CC would be around 2nd, but then I think there's a huge gap in between like I don't know, even like Xerix and me, and I would put. So I would say that would be 3rd. I don't know. There's kind of a huge gap under 21, like just that being under 21 is its own little tier.
Yep. CC now 14 seconds ahead. Levon had a little trouble with the menuing there on Cloyster. Not sure what happened there. I will say that that B down A, or the B up A rather, to get into the Okido check, that is a little finicky. I mean, it does get me sometimes. I don't know about you, Reizu, but it definitely gets me sometimes. I end up going back in.
I've sworn that it was my controller multiple times where I've messed it up because I have a new controller. I've had to try to relearn to teach myself how to do it in one movement, and it just maybe the controller snaps back. It is real finicky, and it loses you a second every once in a while, and it just makes you want to throw it.
I will remind people about the little bit of the history of the tournament here, as we're seeing kind of this gap widen. That Levon did lose his first match in the original Snap tournament to a nail biter, a 21-16 against Proto Man, and then went on to sweep the entire losers bracket. So you're still going to get to see plenty of Levon. Levon's not off the hook if he doesn't do well here today, but let's see how Weebenbell Snipe goes.
Levon missed the second Jignenkopf, but CC never goes for it. Oh, CC doesn't get that because the cycle's just off. Levon's going for that. Hopefully Weebenbell did stop in time. Good, so he can get this cycle fast. If he hits it, he does. Oh, this Weebenbell's really slow for CC though.
He juked him. Or he cucked him a little bit, yeah.
CC's losing a bit of time for that, yep.
Levon's going to gain some time back because he did not wait for a Victory Bell to come all the way out of the pool here. So he's going to get back some of this time that CC's ahead.
Let's see if he gets the point to have a no-pick value like Candy suggested. Levon came in with a ton of points, and CC definitely was a little bit behind there. Okay, that's great. Ditto. Decent. Grimer. Muck. Ooh.
Hello, Shuli.
One. And he does
130, 600, yeah.
Oh, CC managed to do it.
130, 600! 130,
No, it was
600.
It wasn't 600, it was 60. It was 60.
Wow.
He was even closer. Oh, he went back. Oh, no. It's fine.
Oh, my God.
This was close. Wow. Both of them managed to get no picks. Okay.
All right. Y'all are in for a treat now. A double no-pick valley in a tournament. Let's go. A big boy.
Levon managed to make a little bit of time there, which means it's going to come down to Signs and Mew. Right now, I don't know exactly how much time he's ahead. I want to say Levon's like a good mid 3 or 4 seconds, and so he's 8 seconds behind. I'm not sure. Let's see if they're playing.
I think he made up a few seconds, so definitely. I mean, he may only be a couple seconds behind here, a handful.
I think CC already hyperextended, and Levon's looking slightly to the right, so it's not. Levon has his own weird value lag reduction strategy, so there's not a good way to place them right now, unless we went back and see when they entered.
We will know when they start going down the waterfall here.
Yeah, Mankey Snipe can be a make or break moment for both of them actually. It's free, but if it's not free, then that can be the issue of a win or a loss in such a close race. First Mankey Candy, then Mew, and then maybe Volcano Sign if it comes down to that. One of these days, I'm gonna learn if Levon's lag strats actually do anything. because I've tried to do some of them and felt like nothing mattered.
Well, were you shirtless when you did it?
Mankey is no Butlin.
CJ's one patented one pester ball snipe. It's free TM. Is a
You
great.
thought of that? Because it is free and it is genius and it is great, and I've messed it up when I got panicked in a run.
I will say it was not my idea, but the meme is that I made the video before anyone ever saw Quo's video. So
the whole 6 pester thing, which I think CC did initially. I think CC learned 1 pester, but I'm not sure what he goes for now. But I only go 1 pester now. Like, I don't even know how to do the 6 pester by the time I learned it. But here they go. Squirtle, and let's see when it goes to pester. Bam, 1609, and CC throws it at 1601. So yeah, it's about 8 seconds ahead. Yeah, Levon's going for the 6. Yeah, they're both going for the 6. Oh, I think he got it.
got it, and did CC miss it?
Oh,
Yeah.
CC. Oh no. Okay, he gets it there, and
He threw the
drops
apple too for good
1631.
measure.
He hits the bottom of the pool 1631. CC hits the bottom of the pool when? Let's see.
1627.
So 4
Yeah,
seconds left
Levon
there.
closing the gap. We said you didn't want to let Levon get ahead on you on points, and you didn't want to let Levon come back here. So CC definitely trying to close this run out. He's got Signs and Mew to contend with. No PB report today for Levon.
Yeah. I think he didn't mash there the same way he wanted to. Good, no PB report. Okay, great, because that would have been it. Okay, now
That
it's
would have been
coming
a tie. It's close.
down. No, PB report loses more than 4 seconds. I think that would have just been out.
Well, I mean, I'm saying he's ahead by 4 seconds. That would have
Yeah.
lost him that for sure.
Yeah, CC would have been behind if he lost that.
Signs is actually my best split. I actually got a gold Signs in my run today.
I grinded Signs for the past 2 weeks or so, preparing for the tournament and trying to get a PB. I was trying to get a PB for the tournament, mostly to get out of the range of Candy in case she PB'd and then made me face Drew and then Eric, because I really don't want to face Eric at any point in the tournament if I can help it. He's been playing way too much Snap. I'm scared of that, but okay.
You know, Eric definitely a great runner. I have questions on his ability to race. I have not seen him do a lot of great races. Great runner, top tier runner. Have not seen him do a lot of races where he performed well.
I've seen him do a few decent races. Usually he doesn't do, like, if he does bad, it's like bad relative to like CC or Quo. It's not bad relative to me or you. Like, he'd still beat me and you're in a race free, pretty much. Like, him doing a bad race is like a 21-40.
CC's still holding on to a
Levon
4
didn't
second
get the
lead.
first pester, but okay, he leaves it to 1832. If
CC
CC can
gets
get
the
this
first
one,
pester
he
ball.
does not.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, come on.
Oh, the spaghetti.
Did he get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's still ahead, then.
All right, so Levon entered tunnel at 48, and let's see where CC enters. He enters at 46, so now he's lost 2 more seconds. He's down to only having a 2-second lead. At one point, the lead was 14 seconds in favor of CC.
Lost
And now
most of
Levon
it.
has... Oh, Levon, that's not a great peaky.
Uh-oh. And he's
apple
not looking
kinda
up.
hit
He's
the-
not looking up. This can save CC a second if he hits it right. Okay, another apple. Okay, that should be Pikachu fine. If CC looks up and does it. I think that was a little early, but it might have been fine.
Maybe Levon can get the first flicker here.
He does.
Yep, he does.
And CC does too.
All right,
Okay,
Levon
leave it.
exit the Oaks check at 42 here. Let's see for CC.
And
Yeah,
And 5.
30. Yeah, now he lost a little bit of time with that Piggy. A little bit of
Yep.
the Pikachu setup, and he lost time because he looked down. CC saved that extra second there.
And here comes the animal sound. I gotta learn if there's like actually lag reduction strats in this beach, because I feel like everybody does it the same way and gets the same time. But
All right, Levon exits Beach 2010, heading to Mew. Let's see where CC is. Yeah,
about-
5 seconds ahead. Now it all comes down to Mew, baby.
Yeah. This can come down to 1 cycle too.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh
Shoot.
no.
Oh no!
Oh no! 3! Okay. Okay. 1.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, then he
Oh,
gets a
instant.
snipe.
Yeah, there you
Instant,
go.
Instant. That might be enough to catch up.
Oh no.
Third hit on 40, I want to say 41, 42. No, I think CC is still
Oh no, and he
5
missed a
seconds.
cycle.
Oh,
That's
that's
gonna be
probably-
it. That's the nail.
Either way, I
Unless
think CC is still 5, 6
unless
seconds
CC
ahead.
gets a calcium lemon here and overshoots it.
I still think CC was 5, 6 seconds ahead, even if he didn't miss that. But here we go.
All right, Levon. You watch Levon's timer. I'll watch.
Okay,
CC's.
here we go. Okay, I got Levon. Okay, 21-26.
All right, and CC got a 21-16. Wow. That one came down to Mew. If you thought that you weren't going to get a race today, you were sorely mistaken.
Yeah, if they swapped the Mew miss where CC missed and Levon didn't, that could have been it. Okay, they still have 2 resets that they can do.
That's
So
true.
Levon might just try to get through Beach once or twice and reset.
They've only got 2 minutes and 50 seconds now to reset, though. So they definitely have their time cut out for their work cut out for them.
CC has another 10 because, that we're gonna give him because he had to set everything up, but I don't know if that's gonna matter. It's probably not gonna come down to those 10 seconds, and it's usually like a little bit leeway. But like, yeah, they still have both
Yeah.
their resets. They didn't do a reset, so they still can do that, I believe.
As the referee on call, if either of them reset on or about the 25-minute mark, we will probably allow it. Because we want to give these fans out here some quality racing and entertainment today. Who doesn't want more snap races? All the people that don't show up for snap races on Fridays.
So speaking of that, I want to get a snap league together, like a racing league, where we do like heats like that, and then maybe set up like a end of season tournament where we don't have to do this just one-off thing like that. We can have it so you can show up to a race in the like on the races on Friday, but you don't have to. Maybe you can show up to next week. You just have to have like a certain amount of races. I gotta figure out a plan for it,
I'm going to
something-
refill on water really quick. I'll be right back.
but okay. Now the stream is mine. And that is you, Mike. You show up to more races. But we need to get back to doing the races. Again, my idea is more of like a league system, but like how track does heats and stuff like that, where it's like, hey, you know, everybody shows up to the races. I actually do have a site set up to have like a leaderboard and everything. But we'll have to figure out the format later. But the idea is to have us playing more snaps, so we're not just doing it only for a tournament, but also not making it so if you miss a race, you can't be in it. Levon has a pretty standard beach. He's messing up menuing, but he's still fine. Oh, that looks like a good Butterfree. Looks like a great Butterfree. Okay. Ooh, I don't think CC got the red dot on Eevee. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Okay, Levon did not get double Kang, but he ends up with 22-6, so he's good to go. Hopefully that Eevee counted. And it did. Okay, great. I don't think I saw red dot. Maybe the stream just skipped this frame or something.
I have an interesting stat for the people that are into that sort of thing. Reizu, here's a question for you. Do you remember the time that Levon and Protoman got when they tied in the first Snap tournament?
I think you said 21-16, so I want to say it was like 21-16 and like point like 5-8, and then like.
Well, I don't know
23
that.
Something.
I thought it was so amazing that CC got a 21-16.
Yeah, it was a close one. I remember because I believe that was right after Proto Man beat me first round, because like me and Proto Man were improving real fast, but he definitely jumped ahead of me from his experience spearing before. So him facing Levon was like okay, everybody thought he was gonna lose, and he managed to pull out a great run. I forget if it was a PB or not, but it was great.
It was not a PB, but it was very close. He
Yeah.
had to basically tie his PB. I think it was only a couple of seconds.
I remember, I think it was like the week before me and him had raced, and his like best time was like a 21:50 in our race. And like I got like a 22 something, 22:30, like some not great time that I could have beaten at the time. And so it's like, oh man, I just barely lost. I just had a better run, I could have won. So him facing Levon was the giant killing of the tournament. And it was definitely a legendary moment because when we had to institute the rules of what to do when they have the same second time, because we usually did not deal with that. And I believe that influenced. Was that part of the influence, or did we do it differently? Adding the frames timers to world records on the leaderboard.
Well, it was not as big of a deal until Quo and Levon tied, and what the seeding of the tournament became such that like Levon was seeded higher than Quo because he had less frames in his run. He had a lower 2050, and Quo had a high 2050. So that was part of the reason why the difference was added, so that there would no longer be tied world records, and there would no longer be, or there still could be a tied world record, I suppose, but it would cut down on that. It would reduce that and make everything a lot more copacetic, and we wouldn't have to worry about the seeding problem. Of course, Quo, motivated mostly by spite and the rest by alcohol, just simply destroyed everybody by lowering it to a 2030. So, decent magnets for Levon. We'll tell you where they are compared to each other here in just a minute.
Okay, I usually go by the cart stop, and Levon stopped at 525, so I'm gonna go by that. See where they end up. Let's see. Ooh, CC did not throw the apple before taking the picture of Magnemite, so it's gonna throw him off just a tiny little bit, I think. But ooh, I think Levon is ahead by about
2 seconds.
2.5, 3 seconds. So I think it's gonna come down to points here. 3 seconds does not matter much at this point, but we saw how fast Levon can catch up after such a bad early game.
Oh, no 2 times on the Zubat.
I did see CC get a red dot, so his Zubat looks good from this, but as we know, Zubat does not give a damn about how good your picture is. It will just give you whatever points it cares to give you.
55k for Levon. Let's see where Papa CC is.
Good.
Rapid butt.
Good. Got the double Zubat.
Carp butt.
Points look great. Magnemite's great. Magneton was awesome. 56-9.
56-9. Yeah.
Yeah. CC got great points. This definitely pushes them ahead.
Still that 2.5 seconds behind, but I think that Levon's gonna go for poseless here.
Yeah,
and I think CC's definitely gonna get early. So.
Is it early? Is it early?
I say poseless.
I'm gonna call it early. Moltres gets the worm.
There you go. I got to write history a little bit because I didn't like the naming convention, so I just named it something else when we made the video. That is a Magmar snipe. He blasted Charmander across the map there.
I wish there was a way to snipe this egg, but
yeah, I think the trigger for it doesn't load until.
Oh, he just goes for early.
Yeah. Just trying to hold on to that lead. Maybe he's thinking if he has to, he can get. Oh, CC's struggling here.
I was thinking that Charmander wasn't good points, but oh, CC, please.
No. He
tried
to set it up.
Okay, he
set
still
it
gets
up.
the point. He still has enough points. I think he lost a little bit of time there, but he still.
Meanwhile, back with Levon.
Levon does not have the points.
7. So he's gonna try and get a quick red dot here. It's gonna cost him some time. But CC definitely lost time on his little thing here. So gonna try and just hope that he hops.
I think CC's gonna catch up from this, even from that time loss.
Definitely. So, he got a red dot. Let's just see if Oki will give it to him.
That looks good. It's a little finicky though. Okay, he got
He
it.
got it, yep. So, Levon gets Pesters at 8:30. Let's see where CC's going to come in. Obviously going to save a whole boatload of time, but... Yep, just gets the instant picture. And he's going to leave Ogie. Alright, CC's now 5 seconds ahead. So CC made up the time that he lost. Coming out of tunnel, he made up the time that he lost on the Charmander Magmar fiasco, and now he's 5 seconds ahead of Levon. Going in the river. Now it comes down to Cloy.
Okay, that
What is your prediction here, Rezu? What do you think?
I want both of them to get it. But I feel like one of them won't. Like the odds for like them both getting it in 2 races is not high. So this is
On
not.
every life, a little rain must fall as they go to the slow bro, slow poke, and shelter phase here.
One of these days I'm gonna learn how to get that second slowpoke consistently. Okay, Shelter at 9:38.
We don't have Squidbird this tournament. That's who we're missing. I miss
I'm
Squid.
missing everybody. Mike is in. Lemon isn't in. God damn it, Lemon.
Lemon's in Disney World, isn't he?
Lemon's having time of his life.
Logic says Cloy must deploy. Deploy, our boy.
31.
All right, y'all. Ready to where's that Pokemon? It's an FFZ emote. Y'all got no reason not to use it.
Damn, at 10-12 he takes Metapod. I don't actually think there's as big of a gap as we thought there was.
Hog, yes, correct. Let's see, is he gonna get a Cloy?
If only there was a Hog Pokemon in this.
No, not first Cloyster.
No, actually, I
Second,
think...
not second. Is he gonna get third Cloyster? Here it
Come
comes.
on. He does.
He got it. He got it.
Woo! Okay.
All right, we got
Now
one.
if we get
Let's
CC
see.
have one, it's a race. Come on, CC.
If CC doesn't get one, he's on the outside looking in.
That's one. That's two. Oh, shit.
No. No.
Come on, third
Come
Cloyster.
on, third Cloy.
No.
No. Oh,
That's-
he knows it too. All right, so that's
CC's
an
not
automatic 20-second loss because he's going to have to get Jinx. This is going to be a Jinx % run. And then now Levon, it is all up to Levon.
I don't know what pace
Levon
they're on.
has the race in his hands.
I don't know what pace they're on, but Levon seems like he's going relatively fast. He had to get that Poliwag, but that's not enough time for him to be pulled out of striking distance of being CC's 21-16.
All right, Levon now in the driver's seat here. It's going to be interesting to see. You know? I mean, points doesn't really matter for CC, although 103 with no Cloyster is pretty fucking good.
Now, the real question is CC going to actually complete this run and have a Jinx % run on the leaderboard? Because he can't delete a Terminative VOD.
Everything can go tits up. Like, we're acting like this is over. Levon can make some big spaghetti dropping run. I mean, he's only had 2 runs since he's come out of retirement.
It's a mistake that almost never happens, as in, like, pretty much once you've completed, like, a few runs, you won't make the mistake ever again. But, I mentioned before, missing that squirrel at the end of Valley is a run ending. And it is very easy to just miss that if you get distracted or something like that. It doesn't really happen, but, like, the run's not over. One mistake can make a difference. A PB report could pull him back within range. Not having enough points in the Valley. Okay, Levon's going for second Jigs.
Yes. Let's also not forget this. This is worth mentioning.
He does not hit. I swear I did not get how they fucking do this fucking second Jig shit. I cannot do it.
Let's not forget, CC built up a pretty good cushion for himself here. He's got a 21-16. How much does any percent save over 100%? The 100% world record is a 23? So it's about 3 minutes.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, why didn't CC shoot for the Weeping Bell, but he still has to get Jinx.
Yes, he does. He has to get a Jinx. You know, it's almost too perfect. He's gonna get the best Weeping Bell possible.
Hopefully he can get a no pick here. What is Levon on? Levon seems like he has great points for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a no
131.
pick Valley. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if CC can get these.
He's
Okay.
taking them. Yeah. Sometimes you take that picture and it counts as Zubat, so you definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, we were talking about how you went like to the side to get the Jinx, I believe, and usually we go to the corner, and we weren't sure. Oh no, he got it. He got it.
Yeah.
I wish that
like
was more consistent.
I do.
but,
I do take it off the wall, so I know that I do that differently.
Yeah. Okay, I believe Levon entered Valley at 1342. So this is not good. It's about 20 seconds exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, Levon's on a good pace run. CC finished that first run though. This is the merits of finishing your first run in the race setting.
Yeah. So even
You
though Levon is
built up
ahead
a
and has the
cushion.
advantage, yeah, you still have that. You're in the lead. You do as best as you can, but so be it. And this is why we have the resets, just in case you don't get that cloister. But unfortunately, it was in the second run. But yeah, it comes down to this. So again, pretty much the rest of the run is relatively consistent. There's, like I said, the random chance that you're gonna mess the Squirtle, but that's probably not gonna happen. Then there's Tunnel Sign, which is these runners are relatively consistent at. I don't know if I missed it, but that was in my early days.
Mm-hmm.
Volcano Sign, you can lose a few seconds there. And everything else comes pretty much free until Mew, and then that becomes cycles. Levon, go back to your chat. Go back to your run.
Hi, CC.
One of these days, we're gonna have a non-exciting race to Valleyfax, and I will say this: the fact that the tournament is a lot smaller, it's making all the races so far be really tense. Even Candy versus Drew was kind of tense because of tiny mistakes they were making.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw this out there. Levon is 19 seconds behind his PB, so he's 19. So that would put him at his best possible time right now, being a 21:09. So it's possible. He did miss. I've never seen the Mankey throw the apple before.
Really? Does he miss Mankey Snipe?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that might be enough. Like you said, if that was his
No.
best time, 21:09, and his PB has the Mankey Snipe in it, that's a good 4 or 5 seconds. Again, we've been comparing their current runs and saying that CC is a bit behind, but again, Levon's competing against CC's completed run.
That's true.
If he was 96
Let's
behind,
see
he can very easily be
here.
23 here.
He is now 26 seconds behind his PB, which would make it the best possible time right now being a 21:16.
That. I swear, if Levon manages to pull out a 21:16 and we have to frame time them again.
That would be amazing. And the best part is
man.
that we'd have to have CC do it, right?
It'd be even funnier if Levon finished and then it like still was a loss.
CC gets a kick out of that. All right, not bad for the cave sign.
CC has great mashing, oak mashing getting out of that.
He could also have a really good Mew, you know?
And now I'm realizing CC's just having a good grand old time and he went and got Starmie to submit. So CC is just pretty much accepted the fact that he's not going to be able to catch Levon for this run. Or at least he can't pass his speed reads run. And at that point, you might as well just have a good time with it.
Yeah, there's no way that CC's actually going to give me a run that's possible for me to submit. There's no way. So. All right, Levon getting the Cubone here. A lot of people don't know that there's a lot of lag on that smoke, so it's always good to look off into the trees. Oh, did he get it? Yeah.
Okay, so supposedly there's lag and stuff like that, but like I can never tell. Like I've tried to time it, and I feel like at worst I lose like half a second compared to people who are like better than me. But then Gunlap swears that like Quo is the river god, so I'm assuming it's that. Okay, let's see. Does he get it? Oh, he gets the second one. I'm not sure if that's gonna lose time with his PB. Again, he's
Levon
preferring his
has
PB,
2
right?
seconds of time save in his PB on signs. So
Oh, that's rough.
this is coming down to the wire.
The past 2 weeks I've been essentially grinding signs, trying to get a lot better at that because I learned that I had essentially 20 seconds of time save off my PB compared to again like Quo, Eric, and Drogi in signs, and it's kind of ridiculous because you think you're doing it perfectly fine, and then they run it and they've gained 10, 20 seconds on you. And okay, that is a great Pikachu.
That's just what you want. He never slows down. He
And
stays
he doesn't-
locked forward.
He did not look up though. That what we learned. I believe we tested this, and it saves you a second if you look up.
It's true, but he doesn't do it in his PB. So just comparing it to his PB,
True.
we know that.
Is he gonna get first frame? I think he took an extra pick, but still got it first frame.
All right, this is where the time bleeding comes. Let's see how fast he can get the Kingler sign.
And then it's
A lot
gonna
of
come
people
down to me.
don't. A lot of people don't lag reduce on beach. They just look straight ahead at all
I
the
looked to the
Pidgeys and shit.
side, but does looking up lag reduce more there?
I think looking to the side is fine. I look to the side. I think looking down is bad. I think looking up is okay, but whatever. All right. All right, he's 29 seconds behind his PB. That puts him at a 21:19, but
No, he's gonna
got-
leave on.
he's got 8
Oh, no.
seconds of time save in
No,
Mew.
Wait, he's at 8 seconds from you.
Yeah,
No,
he's
wait,
got
Mew's
8
Mew's usually a minute, right? I
I
feel
said
like
he has
this
8
is
seconds of time save, dude. I didn't say even a minute of time save.
no, but I mean Mew is usually a minute long, so I don't know how
Yeah.
he has 8 seconds of time save because it seems like unless his PB is just that bad of a Mew, but like because right now he is on track if he gets a minute Mew for 21:17. If you can believe that, chat.
Missed one of the apples, but still a good Mew
If he
here.
can get 2 snipes, okay. Oh no. I don't think he's gonna be able to do that.
And
got
he's
it.
getting.
You gotta
he's
take the
going-
picture like now. If you didn't take the picture now, yep. I think he's gonna be 2 seconds off. Yeah, I think this is like a 21, 18, 19.
At 21:19. Wow.
Wow.
That's a 21:19. GG's.
Wow.
No, Cece's not gonna finish the run. No.
Oh no!
No jinx for
No.
7 PB for Cece.
He's right
Not
there.
for
dude.
you. Ha ha.
Debated. 21:19. Really close. Really great job.
That was really close.
And a great race.
That was good shit, Levon.
Cece, when you
I
sweating?
blame Charmander.
Great job, dude.
Cece, when you saw the no
That was a
cloister,
fun
were you
race.
sweating?
A little bit. It was a good race. I was a little sweaty. But I was like, you know what? My 21:16 is pretty good. I also knew that Levon was losing a bit of time. Like his run by that point wasn't the best. So I'm like, okay, you know what? He's not gonna get like a sub 21. So
It came down to Mew in the end. Like if I had a good Mew, I would have beat it. But
yeah,
Mhm.
you were very close.
See, the thing is, you're wrong.
Which
Actually, what it came down is Mankey Snipe. If you hit that, it would have been a win.
yeah, that too. I don't know why I didn't hit that. That
No,
felt
you
perfect.
went into Mew at about 2017. So I
I had
think even if you got,
2015.
I thought it was 2017. Maybe I'm off there. But I thought it was like you would have had to have like a near perfect Mew to clutch that out. But
I
yeah,
had a
still
few
great
bad
run.
cycles, but yeah, good run.
Twas good.
Maybe I should have done more than run D-Rest run and prepare.
Probably.
I mean, what
but
was your DRS run time? Wasn't it 21:14?
21:16.
2016. Well, I mean that's about right.
Oh man.
Uh,
I gotta tell you,
fun.
like, I was shaken at 21:16. I was like, man, I was bleeding time slowly but surely, and I really thought that I was gonna lose a lot. Then Levon got 21-26.
Again, I assume CC, you're I don't know how much you listen or if you listen like the whole time.
No, I was paying attention the whole time.
Yeah. But like, so compared in Levon, I guess I don't know how much you were paying attention to CC, but the first runs you two
Nothing
did,
at all.
You were so like after beach, like CC was so far ahead of you, and then just started slowly losing time.
I lost 10
Slowly
seconds.
losing times. Yeah, exactly.
was-
And then, but then you started just chipping away at that until the very end, at which you missed a cycle from you, and that kind of brought it back to that 10-second gap. But like it was kind of getting real like sweaty for that. And then this run, if CC had got that cloister, it was also like Levon was slowly pulling away.
Mm-hmm.
And then we remembered like technically, we're he's competing against CC's completed time. But it definitely was two tense races kind of in a row because you guys finished around the same times.
Twas.
Good. My splits are very demoralizing.
Or the run against, I imagine so.
Yeah. I started just comparing against my golds, so I just always feel bad. It's just like my golds right now are like 2106, but like I still haven't fully updated them because I haven't had like a good beach. But like, you know, if you never have hope and like you can never feel bad. That's the way I look at things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is the first run I've had in a year that I didn't improve my volcano. It's terrible.
Do you mean like golds?
Kind of thing.
But
All right, Quo's coming, so I gotta fucking play again.
And it seems like
love the
Levon is gonna have to make a good old